Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel, the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here, and I just realized it's been a moment since we've done an advice reading. So here we are. This is your advice reading or an advice reading for you, Aquarius. This is a timeless reading. Timeless meaning no matter when you come across this message and it resonates with you, it is for you. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. All right, I can't remember if I said a timeless reading is a reading that no matter what the date or the time, whenever you come across it and it resonates with you, it is for you. I think I might have said that, but I'm not sure. So, yeah, there it is again. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers and to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's right down there. Subscribe. We could use all the subscribers that we can get. All right, Aquarius. We've got the dice out here. It's been a minute since we've done this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and roll the dice. And we're going to get the second card. We're going to roll one dice, okay? Now, that one we're going to put back. So there we go. We're going to roll another dice. Ooh, we got 7. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Isn't that interesting? We went through all those pinks to get to another green. Okay, 7. Wow, let's put these back in the order they were in. Okay. Now, this seems like kind of a, let's go ahead and roll the dice. Ooh, ooh, do we do it as 14 or do we do it as 5? We better do it as 5 because, man, 14 is going to be a long count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, we went right back to one of those pinks. All right. We got 3 here. Number 14, number 2, number 7, right? Could all be. Now, look. 2 times 7, or yeah, 7 times 2 is 14. So either way, you got 14, you got 2, you got 7, you got 14. Isn't that interesting? Now I'm questioning if that was actually the numbers, Aquarius. If it was, hit the like button, because all right, let's go ahead and see your purse. Something to do with your purse, Aquarius. If you are a female or you are a male, but either way, if you have a purse or you carry a purse, something to pay attention to with regards to your purse, and or something happened with your purse just now recently, and it'll just resonate with you that this message is all that more for you. Okay, first one out here is sometimes what we want isn't what we truly need. Being shown the difference. Ooh, Aquarius, listen, there's times where there's a lot that we want. Oh man, we could create want lists up and down. We could have pages and pages, notebooks and notebooks full of wants, right? Things that we want, things that we prefer, things that we would like, things what have you, but that's not what we need, okay? What do we need? We have our basic needs. I'm thinking of like the hierarchy of needs coming through here, Aquarius. We need food and shelter and companionship and touch, right? Water, something, the necessities, okay? And those are things that we need. That's not all that we want. So for some of you, there's this it's being capitalized upon. That's interesting wording. The things that you actually need. You're being shown the difference during this time, or you're going to be being shown the difference. It's as if Spirit is like, you know what, Aquarius, you want a lot of things. And some of you are staying in a place of lack or a place of really just kind of being like humdrum or meh about life or about situations or your current situation, right? Your environment potentially. And Spirit's like, Aquarius, you're not seeing just how lucky you are, how good you have it, right? And I know we see those memes. I'm so lucky I have a roof over my, and sometimes we're like, whatever, dude. We hear that all the time. I really want this and I really want that. But Spirit's like, you know what, Aquarius, wanting and needing aren't the same. Okay, so you're being shown the difference. Something is going to come through for you, and it's going to be super unexpected. It's going to come through kind of as a surprise even this week, Aquarius. Your jaw might even drop when you're like, Right? It makes so much sense now, okay? So after you hear this, it might just make so much sense why the stuff that you're wanting, or even a specific thing that you're wanting, hasn't been showing up. It's because you don't need it. And for whatever reason, Spirit has decided, and or, it's coming through that it's not really something that you need. And so therefore it doesn't need to come through, or potentially it's not the right timing, but you are being shown the difference. So Aquarius, if you are wondering why something isn't manifesting, why something isn't coming through, there's the problem. It's a high probability that this is why, because you don't actually need it, you just want it. And Spirit really wants to give you the stuff that you need. You will always have what you need, Spirit's indicating, but what you want, that it doesn't always pan out, because sometimes we want things for not healthy reasons, or we want things that aren't for the highest good of all, right? There's a lot that goes into that. And so Spirit's like, you know what, of course, you're being shown the difference, or you will be being shown the difference, so that you can have a deeper or a greater understanding. Okay, wow, powerful here. Let's see what the second one is. Notice where your imagination can take you, Aquarius, okay? So some of you really will benefit by tuning into or using your imagination during this time. When you were a child, you had a very, very active imagination. You could make a rubber band into an airplane. You could make a box, right? A good old-fashioned just cardboard box into a rocket. You could, did I say rocket with the air? Wow. You I don't know, I'm losing my train of thought here. Spirit's got stuff coming so quick. You could, it could turn into a train, it could turn into a car, it could turn into a ship. You could be doing any number of things, right? And as we grow, as we get a little bit older, Aquarius, we can tend to lose sight of our imagination and or not use it as often. It's almost as if we get older, we grow up a little bit, and we lose that, or not all of us, but some of us can lose that playfulness, that curiosity. And Spirit's indicating that it's time to begin to use that again. Where could your imagination take you? And Aquarius, if you are in this space here, and this first and second one are resonating with you for this specific message, there's a potential that getting into your imagination, imagining that you already have whatever it is that you want, okay, because you always have what you need, whatever it is that you want, imagining it already there, imagining it, already done, imagining you already being there, using it, having it, being with them, or whatever it may be. Aquarius could bring that in a little bit quicker. Sometimes it doesn't come in because it's not what we need. Other times it's because we can't really see ourselves within it. We can't visualize it. We're not using our imagination, and or we can't put ourselves there. So we kind of can block it as well. So Spirit's indicating, Aquarius, really pay attention to where you might be within that. Is it something that you want, or is it something that you need? Are you noticing, paying attention to the differences that are being shown to you? Also, are you kind of blocking it from yourself? Spirit may not even be the one blocking it, right? It may be you doing it yourself. I know that's hard to hear, but sometimes that happens that way. And then the third one you have is surround yourself with people who get you, then do the same for them 100%. Okay, so Aquarius, sometimes we surround ourselves with people that, sometimes we don't surround ourselves with anybody, and then other times we surround ourselves, or we are part of a group of people that we really don't resonate with, or we really don't maybe even fit in with, or they don't fit in with us, right? And then we can feel very much like we are being, I don't know, David Dobrik's coming through here. I don't really know much about him, but I have heard a few things here and there, and I don't follow any of that stuff. But, you know, not very genuine of a person. At least that's what's coming through. I don't know them personally. I'm just saying, a couple things that maybe that I've seen or read or heard. But again, I don't follow the situation, but some of you will resonate with that name, okay? Not a very genuine person, very much into their own kind of recognition in one way or another, right? And not really somebody who was really uplifting people. It may have felt like it at the time, but as time went on, it doesn't appear that was in fact true or continue to be. So make sure that you are in a space, Aquarius, where you are genuinely and being authentic or authentically. That was difficult. Okay, so some of you find it difficult to find people that either treat you that way or that you could treat that way. So that may be where you're being shown as well that there's a difference between that, Aquarius. Okay, imagine those relationships, those type of friendships, those type of partnerships, right? And how what they look like healthy, and you'll begin to magnetize or call people into you, or pull people, draw people into you that are more on that wavelength. Okay, but when other people are treating you amazing and there for you and supporting you and encouraging you and empowering you, make sure that that's what you're doing for them as well. Let it be reciprocal. Let it move back and forth. Let you be the one that they can lean on, and let them be the one that you can lean on. But if those aren't the type of relationships that you have right now in your life, Aquarius, it may be time to kind of sort out the flowers through the weeds. Hopefully that doesn't come out in a way that that's right, feels disrespectful in any way. It's really not that, but the thing is that we need to be around people that we know have our best interest and have the best intentions for us. They have our best interests at heart, and we have their best interests at heart, and we have the best intentions for each other. We're wanting to grow together. We're wanting to support each other. We're wanting to uplift each other. We're wanting to push each other and challenge each other in the most healthy, beneficial, beautiful, wonderful ways, so that we all can grow, right? Spread our wings, rise above, and that we can have beautiful, amazing, sometimes even complicated and sticky, but relationships and friendships that stand the test of time, and that we know that no matter what happens, and your friends or your circle knows that no matter what happens, that you're really there for them and they're really there for you, that there's not something that can come up, right, that can cause issues, or that, right, I'm hopefully you're getting what I'm putting out here, because sometimes the people that are in our lives aren't meant to stay in our lives, and other times that person that maybe you thought was somebody who was just going to be quick in and out, and they're the ones that stay forever. So make sure that you are surrounding yourself with people who get you, who support you, who love you, who empower you, who encourage you, who also challenge you sometimes, and want you to grow, and they're right there with you wanting to grow as well, and that you're doing that for them. This was a beautiful, beautiful session here, or reading here, Aquarius, with this advice. It felt very calm. It felt very patient. It felt very peaceful. So that's what Spirit's working to instill within you. Now look isn't this what it was? 2 and 7 and then 14? Again, hit that like button if I'm right, because if you haven't already, because I think it is. Also, some of you are feeling a little bit scattered and or not sure, or maybe even a little bit kind of back and forth, which is how I've been feeling through this whole reading. I feel like I keep reaching up and scratching my head, because I'm just like, what is happening? So for some of you, that's the kind of energy that you're at. You're being shown differences, you're being shown people's true colors, you are being shown, that you really can, but it's time to open the doors and open of the mind, of kind of the floodgates, right? Your imagination, your curiosity, your childlike wonder. It's time to open that again. And some of you are in a state where you're like, wow, things are, what's happening, right? Or not being super sure, or feeling a little confused, or kind of scratching your head. You're going to be shown, it's going to come through. And if you're in that space where you're like, why is this happening, or what have you, it's for your own good. It's for your highest good, Aquarius. Okay. Take a deep breath, hold it at the top, and release. If you're feeling any kind of way, Aquarius, you can always return to your breath. And you know what? No matter what, your breath is always there for you. It's always with you. It's always part of you. So, all right, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button right down there. Subscribe, and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. For being real right now, I don't know what that subscribe voice is or where it came from. I really don't. It just kind of started one day, and then that's what keeps coming through. I'm not sure I'm a fan. I don't know if you guys are or not either, but that's what's here, at least for now. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.